Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mace, favorite Canadian coming here to you from Western Canada. I'm in beautiful British Columbia. The weather is finally starting to turn on us. It's depressing. It sucks, but it is what it is, such as life. For the next 6 months, we will live in perpetual rain. Perpetual. Forever. Yeah, it is what it is. Actually, I went on a hike yesterday. It was really, really nice. It was sunny out. It was beautiful. And we saw some orca whales swimming in the fjord. I'm just going to call it a fjord because we're doing a video on fun, fast facts about Norway. Let's go. Norway. What's up? Let's do it. Fun Facts Club. Is this an artificial intelligence created channel? Let's see.
Welcome to the Fun Facts Club. Today we will be discussing some fun facts about Norway.
I think it's an AI voice, but...
Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more daily fun facts.
Skip.
It is very difficult to be a smoker in Norway.
Beautiful.
For one, smoking has been banned in all public spaces since
What is Snus?
2004, and then there's the cost.
Yeah, banned in public places. That makes sense. No, like secondhand smoke is no joke. It's terrible. But I'm interested. What is Snus? Snus is a Swedish tobacco product. It is consumed by placing a pouch of powdered tobacco leaves under the lip. Oh, okay. So it's kind of okay. It's like a dip. We call this a dip, or chewing tobacco. Chewing tobacco. Yeah, classic smokeless tobacco. A dip. Urban Dictionary. Let's see what it says. Let's see. I don't even know if this. We need Canadian Urban Dictionary. See, this is just taking a dip. Okay, let's not get into this right now. Okay, Snus is a Swedish tobacco product. It is consumed by placing a pouch of powdered tobacco leaves under the lip for the nicotine to be absorbed through the oral mucosa. Snus, not to be confused with nicotine pouches, consists of ground up tobacco leaves. Okay, and you just put this pouch. And you keep it on your lip. All right. Interesting. I know what that is. A lot of my buddies used to do that during hockey. Not during, but before and after. Sometimes during practice.
But Snus, a form of moist dipping tobacco that you place directly on your gums, is cheaper and better for those around you. Around 12% of Norwegians use Snus daily, compared to 11% who smoke. The country's government is pushing for some eco-friendly reforms with the goal of making Norway completely fur-free by 2025. Despite some opposition, fur farming is no longer a lucrative business in Norway.
This seems like kind of a no-brainer, really, when you break it down and think about it. Like, are we really killing animals just so we can make coats? Like, come on.
Consumers choosing.
Although, you got some cold weather, and that's fair. And, I don't know. Depends on what it's for. If there's a practical use for it.
Survey for Orgasm Day 2017, Norway is the horniest
Wait, Orgasm Day?
country in the world. Norwegians hold the record for the most orgasms on a weekly basis, with 35% of them allegedly climaxing at least once a day. Make what you will of this information.
Well, good for you, Norway. Is this true?
Climaxing at least once a day. Make what
That's
you
awful.
will of this information.
That's funny.
If you're ever sleepless in Oslo,
Population should be more than 5 million,
you
though.
could count the Tesla
If
cars
that's-
driving by.
What's
Norway
going on
has
here?
the highest number of electric cars per capita anywhere in the world, and besides the fact that electric cars are better for the environment, something Norwegians care deeply about, the government is also offering many perks to entice people to switch to electric. There are great tax deductions, charging your car is free and you are exempt from paying tolls, at least in the Oslo area. The plan is to end sales of gasoline and diesel vehicles by 2025.
Yeah, I think our government said 2030. Most people here are still not coming around to the idea of electric cars, and the infrastructure is still not that good. And yeah, there's just not that many around.
Electric aeroplanes may be a tad more complicated to pull off than electric cars, but Norway is making great progress. Aviva, the company that operates Norway's
Electric
aircraft,
planes.
is working with Rolls-Royce and Siemens on a hybrid fuel-electric plane model with the aim of making short-haul flights, up to 1.5 hours, which covers domestic and flights to other Scandinavian capitals, entirely
Better
electric
sure so
by
make sure that's
2040.
safe.
Well, not Norway per se. But Norse explorer Leif Erik
As if it's any safer than combustion engine airplanes, which still crash. Not very often, though, mind you.
Erikson did reach the shores of Vinland, northern Newfoundland, about 500 years before Christopher Columbus. Like Columbus,
Vikings,
it was
or
a
the-
total accident. Leif thought he was sailing towards Greenland, but the winds blew his ship off course. Yet another connection between the land of the Vikings and the land of the free. It may have been a gift by the people of France to the people of the United States, but the copper used
You guys
to
also
create
have
the
a Statue of
came
Liberty?
from a mine in a small village called Visnus on Carmi Island.
Let's
To
see it.
commemorate this, a miniature version of the Statue of Liberty was built in Visnus, and there's significantly less queuing time to visit this one. This may be hard to wrap your head
You're not gonna show us? Come on. Give me a break. This is YouTube. Statue of Liberty in Norway. Visnus Statue of Liberty. Okay, there you go. It's pretty small. Atlas Obscura. A little Lady Liberty stands in the Norway town where the copper for the real thing came from. Alright. It's very small. Cool. Good stuff. I don't know why that couldn't be included in the video,
but salmon sushi is a Norwegian invention.
salmon
Until
sushi.
the mid-80s, the Japanese used mostly tuna and sea bream for their staple rolls and sashimi, due to the fact that Pacific salmon is prone to parasites and therefore very dangerous to consume raw. But Norwegians have a lot of salmon, and started exporting it to Japan in the early 90s, after huge efforts by the government to convince the Japanese that Scandinavian salmon is safe. Of course, nowadays salmon sushi is a popular Japanese culinary export, but Norway is reclaiming it by
Culinary
ways of some pretty
export.
great sushi restaurants, like the Michelin star Sabai Omakase in Stavanger. The wooden staircase in Flurley was first built for power plant workers in 1916.
The world's
but
longest
today
wooden
it's a
staircase.
popular hiking destination. Situated
We're
on
not
the
gonna get a
shores of
picture again, are
Langsfjord
we?
and close to other sites like the Gjerag boulder, this is the perfect place to get a bird's eye view. There's just the small matter of 4,444 stairs to get there.
Oh man, they just keep showing the same two pictures of things. That the world's longest wooden staircase, Norway, 4,444 wooden steps in Flurley. Okay, cool. Look at that. Look at that.
Lærdal is home to the world's longest road tunnel. The tunnel, which connects the city with its neighbour Åland, stretches 24.5 kilometres, 15.2 miles. It takes about 20 minutes to cross and is illuminated by beautiful light fixtures to help keep drivers alert. Some of the fundamental values of modern Norwegian society are equality, respect, and tolerance, and a 2016 gender law is proof of that. The ruling states that children from the age of 6 can, with parental consent, self-identify as male or female regardless of the gender assigned to them at birth by simply filling out a form online. In a world where trans people need to endure long periods of counseling, hormonal treatments and invasive surgery,
So it said 6 with parental consent.
and proof that these procedures have taken place, in order to be able to legally change
And what age do they not need parental consent?
their gender in identity documents, it is very important that countries like Norway are taking a stand. And speaking of taking a stand, Norway is working hard to eliminate the gender pay gap as well. A 2017 agreement between the country's football and players associations made Norway the first to offer its women's national team an equal salary. The even more inspiring thing, the men's national team all agreed to take a pay cut to help make this happen. When there is equality,
Honourable.
it's easier to achieve transparency. Personal income tax was public in Norway since it was first introduced back 1882. Today, you can see anyone's income and tax returns with the click of a button.
Whoa. It seems a kind of an invasion of privacy, but...
Since these are posted online on the Norwegian Tax Administration's website.
Hey,
This practice keeps companies
that's the
in
cool
check
thing about
and
these videos.
tax
Different
evasion
countries have
almost
different
non-existent,
ways of doing
proving that
things.
there's nothing Norwegians
maybe-
love more than
You know, I think invasion of privacy, but that's the way that I was brought up. So it's like the influences around you that kind of condition you into different opinions and things like that. So it's always interesting to challenge those and look at them from different perspectives. So cool. All right. See you soon.